So, this is the home screen. Let's make a new message. The only issues I'm having is this switch is sometimes won't let you, come on. The switch sometimes won't let you, it'll automatically cancel your message, because if you press it again, it'll cancel your message, which is really nice. Like there, you see? And sometimes it's really consistent. Anyway, so I can type a bunch of stuff. I hit send, message sent. Maybe I can turn down the contrast. Oh well. Press 1 to type in a message. Instead, I'm going to review my messages, and it actually, oh, there we go. I actually have a username there, 5557, said a bunch of fives, and then I can scroll through, but there's not much to scroll through. And then if I keep going with this button through my messages, I can see that there are no more messages in memory. So that's fine. How did it know my username? Well, the first time this thing ever ran, I put in a username. It was saved in EEPROM, and if I hold this down for 3 seconds, it'll let me pick a new username. It'll clear all the memory. I can do, let's do, the delete key works really well now. Say 888, 888, that'll be my name. Press enter, username saved, and actually if I go back into memory, it has updated that my username is 888. The spacing's alright, you can type for multiple pages, and if I turn this off, or for right now I'll just reset the Arduino, it comes back on, it's back at the home screen. It doesn't have to ask for your username at startup every time. Here's the update on the cell phone project, or whatever you want to call it. You have the Arduino, you have your switches and buttons and things, lots of wires going everywhere. Here's how I'm testing the communications part. I have two 555 chips running astable mode. This one is the clock, which is running at around 90 kilohertz, and this one is a pulse generator, which is running less than 1 hertz with a really ultra short positive duty cycle. Yeah. So they go into the Arduino, which the Arduino is trying to let's see, for the whole duration of this pulse, count how many clocks it hits. And first I'll show what we have on the oscilloscope. So you have pulses coming really infrequently. If I pause it, I can bring the pulse in the middle, hopefully get it close enough for, you know, anything to the middle so I can zoom in. You can see the whole width of the pulse here, and then if I keep zooming in, you see there's a bunch of clock pulses. I don't like the way they look, to be honest. The duty cycle on the clock is actually a little messed up, I can tell. But it's for another day. So if I come and check the serial monitor, which prints out the total, we see that it's being pretty consistent. Sorry for the out of focus. Cameras hate focusing on the screens for some reason. But yeah, roughly 30x, which is good since if I can get this on the oscilloscope, no, it's gone. This oscilloscope program is a real pain in the ass. Right there on the edge is where I want it. I don't think I'm going to get it, but no. If you could see around here, it doesn't exactly line up, and so things get lost. I'm taking this as a sign of good faith. Good intention, though, but not intention. Plausibility is the word. Texting radio update, just the protocol between the Arduinos. I've written out some test code. Say hello to me in the camera reflection. This is the code that sends it out. At this point, it just sends out numbers 1 through 6, 0 through 6, and this receives it. Simple. While the latch pin is low, just reads in the data pin, and then I found the delay to be 6 seconds for the right amount of data. If I bring up the serial monitor, I sent the same 0 through 6 message a lot of times, maybe 10 or so times, and it was received for the most part without error. But you'll notice in this message there were 2 errors, so I have some work to do. I don't know if it's a timing error, if I need to reorganize the entire protocol. Either way.